David Hume's key philosophical contributions: morality, religion, and society. David Hume's contributions extend beyond epistemology and causation, delving deeply into moral philosophy, religion, and societal structures. His ideas offer profound insights into human nature, the basis of ethical principles, and the dynamics of belief systems. 1. Human nature as the basis of philosophy. Hume believed that understanding human nature is the foundation of all philosophical inquiry. He approached this task with a commitment to empirical observation, aiming to describe the psychological principles that govern human behavior and thought. In his seminal work, A Treatise of Human Nature, Hume outlined a science of man that sought to explain mental processes through the lens of experience and habit. Hume's analysis of human nature emphasized the role of emotions in shaping beliefs and actions. He argued that reason is subordinate to the passions, famously stating, "Reason is, and ought only to be, the slave of the passions." This perspective challenged the traditional view of reason as the supreme guide to human conduct, highlighting instead the interplay between emotions and rational deliberation. 2. Morality rooted in sentiment. Hume's moral philosophy rejects the notion that ethical principles are derived from divine commands or universal rational laws. Instead, he proposed that morality originates in human sentiment. Acts are deemed virtuous or vicious based on the feelings of approval or disapproval they elicit in observers. This sentimentalist approach underscores the importance of empathy and social bonds in moral judgment. Hume argued that our capacity to sympathize with others enables us to evaluate actions from a communal perspective. For example, we admire generosity and courage because these traits promote collective well-being, while we condemn dishonesty and cruelty for their harmful effects. 3. The social contract and justice. In his exploration of society and governance, Hume critiqued the social contract theory espoused by thinkers like Hobbes, Locke, and Rousseau. He questioned the historical validity of a hypothetical contract as the basis of political authority. Instead, Hume emphasized the role of utility and convention in sustaining social order. Hume's concept of justice reflects his pragmatic approach to societal structures. He viewed justice not as an inherent moral principle but as a set of conventions that arise to address the challenges of scarcity and conflict. Rules of property, promise-keeping, and legal systems, according to Hume, are products of human ingenuity aimed at fostering stability and cooperation. 4. Critique of religion. Hume's writings on religion, particularly in dialogues concerning natural religion and the natural history of religion, exemplify his skeptical approach. He examined the psychological and cultural origins of religious belief, attributing them to human tendencies to anthropomorphize nature and seek explanations for the unknown. Hume was critical of traditional arguments for God's existence. For example, he challenged the design argument by pointing out the flaws and imperfections in the natural world. He also argued that religious doctrines often rest on weak evidence, such as anecdotal reports of miracles, which he deemed less credible than the consistent regularity of natural laws. 5. Economics and political thought. Beyond philosophy, Hume contributed to economic and political theory. His essays on commerce, trade, and political stability reflect a keen understanding of the dynamics of wealth and governance. Hume advocated for free trade and the importance of economic interdependence among nations as a means of promoting peace and prosperity. In political theory, Hume emphasized the importance of gradual reform over revolutionary change. He recognized the value of tradition and institutional stability while remaining open to progress and adaptation. His balanced approach influenced later thinkers, including Adam Smith and Edmund Burke. 6. The influence of custom and habit. A recurring theme in Hume's work is the role of custom and habit in shaping human thought and behavior. He argued that much of what we take for granted, from causal reasoning to moral norms, is rooted in learned patterns rather than innate principles. This emphasis on the psychological underpinnings of belief has profound implications for understanding culture, education, and societal change. 7. Lasting legacy. Hume's philosophical contributions continue to resonate across disciplines. His naturalistic approach to ethics and religion laid the groundwork for secular humanism, while his insights into human psychology anticipate developments in cognitive science. Hume's emphasis on empirical observation and skepticism challenges us to critically evaluate our assumptions and embrace the complexity of human experience. In conclusion, David Hume's exploration of morality, religion, and society reveals a profound commitment to understanding the human condition. His legacy endures as a testament to the power of philosophy to illuminate the principles that shape our lives and communities.